Search and Destroy on Sovereign, game number 2 between OpTic Gaming and compLexity. As you see, big timer in the round ending kill cam. That means OpTic took round 1. And we're going to be staying with whoever I'm on for their chance at defense. It's going to be compLexity, as compLexity took map 1 on Strike Zone Domination. And keep in mind, guys, if you're trying to win the Call of Duty Ghosts Turtle Beach headset, I think it's the Spectre edition. Well, you want to tweet at me. I'm at RevanJB, along with at MLG and hashtag MLG COD for the map score of this Best of 9 series and who's going to take it. One of the lucky people who guessed correctly will win the Air Force headset. But anyways, round 2. It's going to be Clayster with the sniper rifle. Misses the shot on the bomb planter, so OpTic are going to get this one down early on at B. Crimsic's there to clean up the kill onto Big Timer. But time taken away. 30 seconds now remaining. One player over near back yellow. It's going to be OpTic Gaming taking their second round in a row. As they're coming out strong here in Search and Destroy, there you see the scoreboard. Scump 3-0, JCap 2-0. As it is JCap and the round ending kill cam as well. Sees perks using Blast Shield, Ready Up, Quick Draw, Dead Silence, and Focus, I believe. But now it's time to look at the boys in green. As I want to watch me some big timer. Went massive for them in the domination, but wasn't enough for them to take that map, as compLexity took about a total of 26 points. But Big T, he's on your screen, staying true to the vector red dot, as it looks like it's going to be his job to just watch the A bomb site. Could push up into the green warehouse. Has to be careful if compLexity are making the A push. They will meet him here. But doesn't look like that's the case, so I'm going to jump over to someone who's near B. This is going to be all right. So Nadeshot beating Sneaky Beaver up through the middle alley. You saw the sniper behind him, giving him some cover. Finds one on the yellow staircase. Good patience shown. Has a grenade to chuck out to the B site if he chooses to do so, but just checking his corners, making sure nobody can see him in the back. And Nadeshot trying to make something happen. Spots the bomb player, takes out TP, dropping the bomb. One player to the left will clean him up. But the damage was done. Now OpTic know where the bomb is down at. Big Timer, last one alive. It is a 1-on-3 scenario for him. Spots one top map. Hipfire connecting on the Aches. Was just one back in his one near the blue railings. Bomb, of course, still dropped over near the top ladder. Big Timer meeting up with Clayster, making it a 1-on-1. Going up against Crimsix here. If Big Timer picks up this kill, it would be a 1v3 clutch for him, as OpTic would win 3 straight rounds. 15 seconds remaining in the round. The bomb dropped right around the corner from Big T. Can he make it happen? Looking around. Spots him on the staircase. And Big Timer, the 1v3 clutch. OpTic Gaming winning 3 straight rounds. And, you know, standard Big Timer play.
Big Timer the best.
Yeah, he is, actually.
He is
He's won the most tournaments out of anyone, so you can make the case that he is indeed the GOAT.
That 3-on-1 looked pretty much like the best was playing there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just massive. Look at the scoreboard. He's 5-1. And the best part about it, without a doubt, he's got some specialist perks to work with.
Oh, yeah?
So now he's becoming into, not only is he the best, but now he's like a super soldier.
Super soldier. So talk to me a little bit about specialist. Explain it for the noobs out there who haven't equipped it yet.
All right, so it's the third strike package, the only strike package allowed in competitive play. And the way it works is depending on the amount of points you select to get with your amount of kills. So let's say you select a 1-point perk. Well, it's going to take you 2 kills to earn that. If you select 2-point perk, it's going to take around 3, and 3-point perk will take around 4. But if you only select 2 perks, I think no matter what their point value, well, if you pick like 2 1-point perks, it's still going to take you 8 kills to get. If you select 2 2-point perks, it's still going to take you 8 kills to get. But you don't want to select the third to get, because it's just going to take you even longer to get the specialist bonus, which gives you, those extra perks you selected in your loadout. So only use 2 when you're using the specialist. But man, OpTic Gaming, we've only played 4 rounds here in Sovereign Search, but they've won all 4 of them.
I like it. Here's Nadeshot with your final kill cam. MTAR. He's got some help there on the staircase as well.
Yeah, if Nadeshot managed to get turned on right there, Scump's there to clean up the kill. But there you see the scoreboard. Aches and Teep yet to pick up a kill in this game, and I'm going to switch over to compLexity now. Puckett.
You got to go to Crimp6 here. He's 4-4. He's the only one pulling his weight at the moment.
And I don't want to flip through these players real quick. Consider switching back to Crim as the round starts. But compLexity, they took map number 1. It was Strike Zone Domination. They won by a total of 26 points. as they just did some phenomenal slaying, but they're up 1-0, best of 9 series, and I figured out a way to give away this headset.
You did?
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
So I'm having the people watching tweet MLG along with hashtag MLGCOD. They predicted me their prediction of the best of 9 series and who they think they're going to win it, and whoever predicts right could take this thing off our hands for us.
Ooh, I like it. Well, I just retweeted the fact that we're giving out a headset, so we should explain it one more time. So they're playing a best of 9,
Yeah.
Cole and OpTic,
and
you have to guess the winner and the map count.
score. Yep.
Okay, I like that. I hope we get a bunch of people guessing it correctly, and we just get to randomly select a winner.
Yeah, make sure you use the hashtag. That's the most important thing, because all we got to do is search that on Twitter, and then we can see all your tweets. But anyways, jumping back into round 5 here, 30 seconds remaining. Not looking good for complexity as Crim6 the last one alive. He now is in a 1v3 situation, just like Big T was, but there are only 20 seconds left in the round, and the bomb has dropped that A.
Yeah, this is not going to be easy for Crim. Sovereign, I mean, it's pretty simple layout, but it's a decent-sized map. Lots of places to hide in S&D, and he is going to drop down and just get taken care of. 5-0 OpTic Gaming. Really kind of putting on a show here. compLexity, they haven't been shut out like this in at least any of the matches I've seen.
Well, we've seen this situation before, Puckett. Most recently at the Full Sail Invitational.
Oh, I remember that tournament.
You remember that tournament? complexity went down 5-0 on Express Search and Destroy, and then they proceeded to win 6 straight on OpTic to win the whole tournament. So you can't count complexity out just yet, but OpTic are in a great position. We'll see if they could close out. And take a look at this. They have their newly acquired coach in the lobby, Flamesword.
The Sword. Now, this guy is a legend. He's been playing Halo since the very beginning. Really broke out with Status Quo and helped build up that franchise. Now being a part of probably the biggest franchise in Call of Duty, though. Very interesting for OpTic Gaming to go after a pro who's seen quite a bit of success, but never in a Call of Duty title.
Now, you know a lot more about Halo than I do. Which year was Flamesword voted the best leader?
I believe that was 2011.
2011, okay. That's what I've been saying, but I didn't know if I was right or wrong. So just
Yeah, I could be totally wrong on this, too. There's a lot of awards given out in the 7 years of Halo. But Flamesword, definitely a fantastic leader, communicator, and he's the guy who's going to get your team fired up and focused. I think he's going to be a huge addition for them in Columbus.
So now, if we look at what Mr. X brought to complexity, is Flamesword going to bring some of like the similar stuff that Mr. X does?
You know, I feel like Mr. X was in a situation where he was set up to be a bit more successful. I think Flamesword could also see quite a bit of success and keep this team focused, but OpTic Gaming, they're a little bit bigger, man. They got stronger personalities there. If Flamesword's really going to see success, he's got to go in there and take charge of the team and make sure that everyone is listening to him and not getting kind of worried about what's going on in game. Now, I feel like he's gonna be a great addition to this OpTic squad.
I think since they announced him joining, he shot up like 5,000 followers on
Only
Twitter.
5,000?
It's probably going to gain a lot more. Once
He's going to be over 100K by tomorrow.
By tomorrow? It could
All
happen.
right, by the end of Columbus.
But Scoreboard says that we still have to watch Crim6 for complexity. As at least they're able to win one round, so they're putting one up on the board. They're not going to get shut out in search, but now they're going to be working this A bomb site once again. Didn't work out last round, but now they're going to have a fresh mindset going into this, and maybe they're going to be able to make it work.
Look at this position here from Clay, getting on the window. The bomb, of course, in the server room for the moment. Crim6, he's the last man into action. It's going to throw some middle grenades, and that is going to land on Scumpy. So 4-on-3, Ace is going to make it a 4-on-2 after cleaning up Big T, and this is going to be an easy plan at A.
And now that they have the numbers advantage, they're just going to be able to hold position. There goes Nate shot, and now it's all up to Nate. He's in a 1-on-3 situation, bomb planted. complexity, all they have to do is hold their ground, and this is going to be a round win for them.
Smoke went down from Nade shot. Teep is looking through it, and you can see Clayster on the other side there to watch it. Crim6 in action. He's going to finish the round. 2 straight. Can it happen twice? Can it happen twice, Rabbit?
I mean, maybe. It's possible.
Unlikely. I see what you're saying here.
Yeah.
I got faith.
I would. Hopefully, OpTic could close it out. I mean, We're going to switch over to them now, as maybe I jinxed them a little bit by watching compLexity, so we'll give OpTic some camera time. The player to watch from them is going to be Scumpy. And Scump, he's one of the most talented players on the circuit. His shot, his reaction time, his decision-making, second to none. And we'll see how he's faring here in Call of Duty Ghosts. He's using Overkill. He's got the thermal sniper in his back pocket, checking out over towards the green warehouse. He's going to be watching the street, but you see his teammates, they're working more towards the B-bomb site.
So if he's using Overkill and he's got a sniper with a thermal scope on it, what do you think he's giving up to be able to equip that?
He's obviously going to give up some perks. I think Overkill costs 3 points. So giving us some of that, of course, maybe some tacticals or grenades, but not being as heavy on the perk loadout. So if you saw him in the round ending kill cam, he might only have like 4 perks on.
Scumpy is not amused, but does pick up the kill. Crim6 also in the kill feed, taking down Nade Shot. And you can see on the mini-map, it's just going to be one player left with OpTic. Scump, that is going to be JCap, all up against Crim6, the last player left alive for compLexity. And Scump thinks he saw him.
Yeah, Scump spotted him. Not sure if he got any hit markers, but at least they know where he is located on the map. So JCap is just going to back up over towards ladder, and you're going to see these OpTic guys kind of spread out a little bit as time is on their side. If Crim finds one of them, well, they're going to have to travel a bit of a distance to find a second. And as he's going for the sneaky defuse, he gets cleaned up. OpTic Gaming take map number 2, and they tie the series up 1-1.
They look good doing it, too. Nice final kill there by Scumpy. 1-1 in the series. compLexity, they used to struggle with SND, arguably, in Black Ops 2. They've been on and off tonight in that game mode. Coming up next, though, we got Blitz.
Yeah.
And who do you think is going to have the strongest strategy in Blitz just 2 weeks after the game launched?
I don't know, but the matchup I'm seeing in my head is TP versus Nade Shot. Who's able to get the most captures, who's able to work the map the best, and kind of maneuver behind enemy lines. I feel like whoever could kind of win the battle between those two, their team is going to take the victory.
And I do want to see JCap as well. Is he going to stick to a pure AR for this next map, or is he going to be trying to focus a little bit more on an SMG and possibly do some objective? We'll find out after this commercial break. Stay tuned. OpTic compLexity Game 3 coming up next.